Well, hello. You are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. Today is day 77, and I just left my little stealth site at mile 954. And today I'm going to be hiking into Front Royal, Virginia, where I'm hoping to stay, get some resupply, get showered, do laundry, all that stuff. So I have an 18.4 mile day. So I'm getting an early start. It's a little bit before 8 o'clock, so that's good. I'm hoping to get to the parking lot by somewhere around 5-ish because there's a trolley, a free trolley, that will pick you up from the trailhead and take you into town. And that the last stop on the trolley on Sundays is 5:20. So I need to make it by then so I can get a free ride into town. Of course, if I were to show up very early, I'm sure there's a shuttle or something I could try and call, but at least I know I've got that, if nothing else, since I've had such bad luck with shuttles recently. Today the terrain looks actually pretty easy. I've heard this is probably the easiest day in the Shenandoah National Park, and we're actually going to be exiting the park in a few miles. So that's kind of bittersweet. I've really enjoyed this section, but also it means I can move on and kind of get another state under my belt, which is really cool. I mean, I love Virginia, but I can't stay in here forever if I want to finish the trail. So I can always come back if I want to. I've heard that the weather today is supposed to be beautiful, which is going to be a welcome from the rain we've had. It was like 44 degrees when I got up this morning, which means it was probably colder than that last night, but I stayed warm enough. I think my little system worked out better with the attaching the 1/8 inch foam pad to the underquilt, and it was fine. It wasn't completely warm, but it was better. And most of the night I actually just kind of like scrunched myself into a ball anyway, so I did stay warm like that. Last night was my first time editing footage from my new camera, and I was pleased. It came out, I think it came out pretty good. When I was first shooting with the camera, I had it in wide, so sometimes you can tell that the trees look kind of warped, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I know I corrected that a few days later, so hopefully it's looking good now. The colors, I think I've been most impressed with the colors and the low light filming. Ooh, pretty. I think that's trail runner number 3. I'm on my way up North Mount Marshall. This isn't the only climb of the day, but it's probably the biggest. Glad to get it out of the way earlier. Just saw trail runners 4 and 5. So I guess trail running is more of a thing in Northern Virginia. Making pretty good time today. It's 11:49 and I'm more than halfway through the day. I think I'm gonna end up being really early for that 5 o'clock shuttle, but too late for the 2 o'clock one. So I might end up needing to call around, see if I can get an earlier ride from somebody. Hello, dear. As I finish up the Shenandoah National Park, I have to say, Rowan Highlands is still my favorite part of the trail, but I think this is probably my second so far. I've enjoyed the gentler grades and the waysides along the way and the lodges, and it's pretty. So this is Compton Gap, and I think this is the last time we cross Skyline Drive. For some reason, this one parking lot is very busy, but the other ones so far haven't been. It's so busy, people are just like making their own parking spots. Current trail conditions, look at this, luxurious, wide dirt path. Amazing. Looks like we've made it to the park boundary, I would guess, by this. Looks like somebody took a giant bite out of this sign. Oh, the Rail Club. Aww. Shenandoah National Park is complete. We have 3 point something left of the day, and then Front Royal. Decided to take a short break at the Tom Floyd Wayside, I think it's called. It was right off the trail and got a really nice little porch here. Stay off roof. Cool. Look at the beautiful view beyond the grody fence. Finally almost to the parking lot, less than a half a mile to go. And I am an hour and a half early for the next shuttle, so it looks like there's Ubers in the area, and after my last experience with trying to get a shuttle, I'm more inclined to just call them. So it's just before 4 o'clock and I've called an Uber. So they should be here in 20 minutes, which was still going to be an hour earlier than the trolley was going to be. So that'll be good. I'll get into town earlier and have more time there. Just got checked into my room and showered, and now I'm walking to the brewery, and I'm hoping to do some laundry at the base camp there. This is the base camp. This is in the brewery. We got a washer and dryer and a hiker box and towels because there is a shower and a bathroom and a wall you can sign. It's pretty cool.